Shop. Dirtcar 358 Modifieds ready to go next. And slated to go from the pole will be the number 26, Michael Mandigo. Alongside of him, we were going to find in car number 39, that's Ryan Bartlett. Row number 2 is the 9 of Tyler Meeks, along with the 18 of Scott Webb. Row number 3, the 66W of Derek Webb out of Brownville, along with the 7S of Sean Shies out of Philadelphia, New York. Jordan McCreadie set fast time in hot laps. He's in the 28 out of Watertown, alongside the 31 of Lance Willix. Tim Fuller, two-time defending track champion in car number 19 out of Watertown, along with Nick Webb, the 27W. And final row inside of row number 6, that's the 55 of Matt Woodruff. 8 laps is the distance, 11 cars on track. Green lights are on and we're off and running. As they scramble into turn number 1 and 2, Ryan Bartlett jets out into the early lean. Mandigo right there gets a shot in the backside from the 9 of Tyler Meeks and loses a bunch of spots, and Mandigo immediately goes to pit road. Meantime, off at turn number 4, back down to the line. Ryan Bartlett in control, 3-car length advantage over the 9 of Meeks as they dice it up into turns 1 and 2. The only driver on that outside lane right now is Sean, the 7, trying to make something happen. He got around Jordan McCreadie, but McCreadie fights right back to the inside lane. He'll pick up position number 5. Derek Webb right there in front of him as they're working off of corner number 4 and across the line one more time for lap number 2. 6 laps left to go. Bartlett's still in command as they work it off of turn number 1 and 2. Look at the incredible run again that Sean gets off the top side of corners 1 and 2, nearly 3 wide going into turn number 3. They back it down to 2 abreast going into turn number 3 and 4 as Derek Webb looking to fend off both McCreadie and the 7 of Shaw as they bring it across the line at lap number 3. 3 down, 5 to go. Ryan Bartlett in command of the field as they work it down the back straightaway. Top 3 pull now to a comfortable advantage over Derek Webb in 4th. Sean, Jordan McCreadie. Now Tim Fuller. He starts to step out of line. He wants to go up towards the front of the field as well. Down across the line, 4 down, 4 to go. Will Fuller make it 3 wide going into the corner? He tried to, but Sean was right there in front of him. Keep in mind, this is just a battle for position 5, 6, and 7 on the racetrack as the top 4 have pretty well jumped away from the rest of the field, with Bartlett in command of it as they bring it off the corner and across the line. Lap number 5 up on the board, 3 more to go. Tyler Meeks starting to reel in the race leader. Meeks side steps to the high side. He looks to go to the number 1 spot. Can't quite get it done that time. No, as the top 2 pull away from Scott Webb in position number 3. Derek Webb still there for 4th. Jordan McCreadie 5th as Tim Fuller again trying something on that high lane with Sean, Lance Willix, Nick Webb, and Matt Woodruff in that order. 2 to go for Ryan Bartlett. Maggie's on the river. Can-Am Speedway. DP Bartlett and Sons number 39 holds the lead. 2-car lengths is the spread between him and Tyler Meeks. The Webb family starting to reel in the top 2 as well as Scott Webb holds 3rd. Derek Webb in 4th. White flag in the air. Final time into turn number 1 and 2. Ryan Bartlett, 2nd in points last year, has got company now. Ryan Bartlett to the bottom. Tyler Meeks on that high lane. Drag race down into turn number 3 and 4. A checkered flag is waving from Mike LeClaire. And Ryan Bartlett will set sail off the corner. He'll grab the win in heat number 1. Meeks will cross 2nd. Scott Webb, Derek Webb, Jordan McCreadie in the top 5, followed by Fuller, Shaw, Willix, Nick Webb, and Matt Woodruff. Wow, what an opening heat race there for the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 Modifieds. And Ryan Bartlett parks it in victory lane, your winner in heat race number 1. Heat race number 2, ready to roll trackside, and the Dawson tones of Mr. Jamie Davis.
All right, Tim, here we go. Qualifying heat number 2 for the Dirtcar 358 Modifieds. And here's the way it's going to go. On the pole, row number 1 on the inside will go the 21R. Out of Edwards, New York, that's RJ Tresidder, ladies and gentlemen. On the outside will go the number 2. Out of Russell, New York, that's Dan Beecher. Row number 3 on the inside will go the familiar number 74 of Luke Fuller out of Edwards. And on the outside will go the 21 of Andy Howard. Andy out of Hammond, New York. The next row on the inside will go the 45R, Preston Forbes out of Potsdam. And on the outside will go the 24 of Jordan Kelly out of Black River. The next row will go the 39T of Tyler Bartlett, Tyler out of Adams. And the 49 of Billy Dunn, the 21 Junior of Larry Willing and the 21C of Taylor Bartlett. Green flag is on and we're racing. And it's a battle for that lead up on the front. Three of them across the track for the number 3 spot out there as it gets real tight early. Tresidder trying to get that early lead, moves up to the middle of the racetrack, and it looks like he'll have it as they come down the front straightaway for lap number 1. RJ Tresidder is your leader. Featured back there in the number 2 spot. But the 49 of Billy Dunn is on the move, and he started way back in the pack. And look where he is now. He's up to the number 2 qualifying spot in a whole lot of hurry. Off the turn they come. It is RJ Tresidder up in front. Billy Dunn right there in the number 2 spot. Featured is back there in third. And the 21 of Andy Howard. Howard trying to move up to the number 3 qualifying spot. Side-by-side action up there for third as he's trying to get underneath Featured for that number 3 qualifying spot. A battle for the number 1 spot now, ladies and gentlemen. The 49 of Dunn on the inside. RJ Tresidder on the outside. And Dunn will take over the number 1 qualifying spot. Tresidder drops back to second. Then a gap of 6. Back to the 21 of Andy Howard is all alone in that number 3 qualifying spot. Battle on for 5th now between Featured and Preston Forbes. Forbes on the inside. Featured on the outside. Forbes with an opportunity, and he'll go up to the number 4 qualifying spot. Featured drops back to 5th now. Luke Fuller is back there 6th. Around they come. And Billy Dunn has opened up about an 8-car length lead over RJ Tresidder in the number 2 spot. Howard runs back there in 3rd. Forbes is back in 4th. Featured runs there in 5th. The battle for 6th now between Caprera and Luke Fuller for that number 6 slot. 2 laps to go for Billy Dunn. And Dunn, with about a 8-car length lead, is virtually on a Friday night cruise out there in that 49. RJ Tresidder all alone in the 2nd spot. Howard back there in 3rd. Forbes sits there 4th. Battle for the number 5 spot as the white flag comes out with Dunn still leading it. Tresidder there 2nd. 21 of Howard still back there in 3rd. Forbes is running in 4th. Luke Fuller sits there in the number 5 qualifying spot, but he's got a couple of tough customers behind him that want that spot, but he seems to be gaining a little bit as the checkered flag comes out for Billy Dunn. RJ Tresidder will get the number 2 spot. Howard will finish in 3rd. Forbes will get 4th. Luke Fuller in 5th. At 24, Jordan Kelly will finish in the number 6 spot. But ladies and gentlemen, he's a tear when he gets out front. How about a nice hand, the 49 out of Watertown, New York for Billy Dunn. And once again, here's Tim Balt.
Thank you, Jamie. As Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirtcar 358 modified heats are now complete. Bob Johnson